Hi guys, how you doing? My name's Llama and welcome to the inaugural episode of How Good Is It? A series I've decided to do where I will be running 10 times through every instance in the game to see how much gold you can make in 10 runs. Now, bear in mind obviously that these runs are RNG dependent, as with anything really in gold making, but recently I've discovered an overwhelming number of people doing all of the popular gold farms, things like the Silithus, or even in the instances they'll be doing a lot of Blackrock depths and things like that, because they know that it's good money and it's been made popular by a great many YouTubers. And it got me thinking that if those guys will tell you which instances to run because they're good, how do they find it out? And is there any that they may have slipped through the radar or maybe aren't quite as good gold per hour wise as others, but are going to prove better for you after the markets start to crash? Because I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed since the Silithus farm became so popular that the Jade set in particular on my realm has dropped to about 1/10 of its original value, which basically makes the farm all but not worth doing. So this is the first episode of the series. I'm going to be doing 10 runs of RageFire Chasm. I will be doing these runs on my monk, who is fairly well optimised in terms of speed, but does not have any professions that will help with any of these instance runs, such as tailing for extra cloth or any gathering professions that might improve the gold per hour. So this is not a guide on how to farm these dungeons. There is plenty of people who will farm this more efficiently than me, particularly this dungeon I did. Awful. I'm watching it now as I'm recording this voiceover, and quite frankly it's atrocious, but it will give you an understanding of how much gold you might be able to make in 10 runs. So I hope you enjoy it, guys. I'll speed up the rest of these runs for you if you want to see how I farm it or when I get any lucky drops if I do, and then I'll catch you at the end for a summary of how it went. Cheers. that was terrible. I'm assuming you all agree with me. 11,000 gold for 10 runs of an instance on value is pretty atrocious, and let's be honest as well, most of these values are going to be unachievable for the items that they're referencing. So most of the value made up in this is in grey and white items, and well, white items, sorry, the greys are excluded, but still, they're just not going to sell. The only thing of value you'll note on here is that I will actually try and sell might be that recipe for the swiftness potion. I don't think I'll get any good money for it whatsoever. It's the only thing I'm actually going to attempt to sell on the auction house after these 10 runs, plus obviously little things like the linen cloth, but I mean that's not going to give me any real value. So in my experience, the 10 runs of RageFire Chasm is a complete bust and not worth your time, but at least we know that now, guys. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one where I'll be doing 10 runs of the Dead Mines. Catch you next time. Bye, guys.